Paper has more patience than people. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Why being productive ranks high on seemingly every soul's list this quarantine, I still believe and sincerely hope from the bottom of my heart that the planet is inhabited by a bunch of gems who look beyond the mundane, possesses an uncanny semblance of uncertainty, and stand by the sheer beauty of doing absolutely nothing. After all, this is a pandemic and not a productivity contest. That being said, one profound source of influence in these times for me has been derived from the book Diary of a Young Girl by Anna Frank. Although I read it way back in the 10th grade, it still remains one of those literary works that stay with you and are relevant for years to come. So, who hasn't heard about Anna and her prominent diary? She is the most discussed and remembered victim of the Holocaust. One day, she was chirping around her house, joking around with her friends, looking at boys with the corner of her eyes, being mischievous and witty in front of her loving teachers. In short, she was an apple of everyone's eyes. Everything was as normal as it should be for a 12-year-old. Suddenly, the next day, they lose their nationality and everything turned upside down. They packed up the essentials and confined in an annex to wait what destiny had decided for them, and it changed the life for a clueless child forever. Anna, a teen who was way more mature than those adults, had her own subtle art of portraying the pangs of their hiding. The strict rules that were meant to kept away from being caught. The food supplies that were too limited to satisfy all the needs. The fear of being caught all the time. And the tension of the war that crept into them every now and then. The anxiety and the mood swings of the inmates, the monotony that dwelt in the air inside, the sealed annex, making it even more challenging to survive. Yet, Anna was above all and knew how to surpass the disadvantage and make the most of it. Still witty, talkative, and impulsive, Anna actually confided her real self in her diary. She even named it and called it her as Kitty. What sets apart this highly recommended book is that it captures the adolescent musings and frailties in a true impeccable manner. The best thing about Anna that makes me more intrigued about her is that she was a thinker who had the propensity to know more about her inner self first and then talk about the outer world. In the air of despondency, she was the breather who cherished the dream of becoming a learned journalist after the war was over. However, one thing is for sure that Anna believes in the inherent beauty of people and life. She believes in magic and is ever hopeful for a better tomorrow when she will encounter better things. History might disagree with me and say that Anna's wish remained unfulfilled, for her promise was tragically shortcut. But for those who know Anna right from her personal pages of diary, would know that she would be laughing her head off and seeing those rather unflattering descriptions of people now reading her book, her incensed chatter almost on the verge of book being banned in certain areas. Anna's diary is a conclusive proof that words have power. They have the power to change and outlive human life, the power to make one's life worth remembering, even while one thought one was doing nothing all this time. Somewhere in the book, Anna mentions what a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our life haven't yet happened yet. Also, it is the fact that the best days of your life are not found in number, age, or experience. Even they are only a determinant of how much you love and were loved. one of the form of forces that makes life worth living and makes your days worth being counted for is love, and that, Anna, you've truly earned. The end of her diary creates a deep cavity in my heart, and the feeling of incompleteness lingers on. My heart aches and soul mourns for her death, while my mind refuses to forget and forgive the war horrors. Among all the refugees of secret annex, only Mr. Otto, that is, the Frank's, Anna Frank's father, came alive, and he decided to publish Anna's diary. So, love, what is it? To put it in Anna's word, love is an understanding, caring for them, sharing their joys and sorrows. You have shared something, given something away, and received something in return. Losing your virtue doesn't matter as long as you know that for as long as you live, you will have someone at your side who understands you and who doesn't have to be shared with anyone else. I feel this book within itself is a collection of many books. It's a masterpiece. Do let me know in the comments your views on this particular creation. Thank you.